Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio. We're continuing our game of Betrayal at Krondor. Go back and sell. Okay, yes, that's a note to myself that I wanted to go back and sell. Also, because I looked up what the fucking thing about the armor, it was driving me crazy. The guy wants 6 armor, and it's like, what the fuck you? But it essentially just wants these armor. It's just standard armor. Standard Kingdom armor. I don't even know, like, why I didn't right click on them, why I didn't check this. I just thought it was something else for some reason. Anyways, we are back. There may be some armor in there. No. So yeah, I left a lot of armor on the ground. I hope they're all there. Anyway, if it's here, I can't really take it. Right now my inventory is full. That's why I want to go sell some stuff. But it's mostly, no, it's not going to be here. It's mostly going to be on corpses that I left on the road. So we're going to go back to the road. They'll save. Oh, oh. Oh, it's just one guy. Okay. What's that, though? Oh, yeah, I remember those guys. Those are the guys that... they really fucked me over when I was in chapter 1. There was like 5 of them. Because I went into a place that I had no reason to... Oh my god, my health is so shit. Let's do this. I'm not even sure it'll work, but it just costs 4. But I'm about to fall on my ass. Like, I'm so close to dying right now. Heal yourself. I can't hit them. But we're not in good shape. That's the problem right now. 56%. Come on. There you go. Let's try... Come on! Okay, total battle, finish this, we'll reload that shit. He'll go back and save. Damn. Okay. Everybody gonna use this. Boom. Now we do it'll save. Now we do this. We do all the way there. And now we're good to go. Okay. So where are we on the map? Okay, just below Sloop. Okay, so while we go back, if I see armor, just need to remember it. If I stay on these roads, I'm gonna get attacked. Yes, because that's where. Yes, I shouldn't be here. I think. Anyway, let's pass here. Follow the road. I think. I think so. All the way here. And oh no, 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 not you. Anyway, one of the quests is to get rid of these guys, so we're here. Let's do it. We need to be close to them. If we're close to them, they cannot attack us. They need to, like, they're mages. They need to get back. That's why this guy moved there. The mage attack, flame cast, very, very, very effective. So we're gonna go there with like a, yeah, 30. We need to hit hard, at least for the first shot. So let's go here. He'll hit these two guys too. So if I hit him, 77%. Let's go. Boom. Nice. 33 damage. As you can see, it's fucking amazing damage. But we all have health packs. Let's do another flame cast of another 30 damage. Fuck it, on you. Health is good. One down, that's good. Let's go. Cast more of these, but maybe a little less deadly, like this. Oh, okay, good enough. This guy might need healing. I think we'll do that. Well, he's beside. Yeah, that's good. Stay there and use a shit ton of those. Let's go. Okay. I need to go safe here. I don't want to hit my guys. Okay, that should do it. Okay, yeah, we'll do a little bit more here. Let's go. Come on. That wasn't even enough. Okay. Good, this is good. Yes. Nice. Well, last stream we did that. We got our ass kicked. Let's save. Let's save on the hard save even. I'm not sure I ever went there. Let's have a look. Oh, some monies. Yeah. I know I don't need to go down. I need to go here. No, I need to see where I'm going. Because if there was corpses, I want to see if I can... Well, first of all, I need to free my my equipment. 25, no. Prepare for combat. We kick ass now, so... Exactly. What? I think that they're like worthless now because we destroyed them so much that now they're nothing. I don't know. They have 1 HP each or some shit. So I'm never gonna pay those taxes. They eventually go away if you pay 1,300 or something in taxes. Or you bring the 6 armor. Yeah, bring the 6 armor. It will remove those guys. But is this even the village? It's no. I need to go to Setanan. But let's take a little break here. Well, I get some good XP, I think, from that. Well, maybe not. Maybe they don't give XP either. It's a little distraction. Do we need to buy some stuff? Yes, we need a little bit of rations. Hey, Tilt, how's it going? Maybe some armor here. Yes, okay, so some armor here. The guy's actually not too far from here. The Lytton guy. No, he's on the east side of Lytton. Okay, so here is where we're going. No. Nope. I'm drunk. Okay. Okay, we can sell a shit ton of stuff here, and I should have done that before. So, this for a shit ton of money. This for a shit ton of money. Can I sell some of this? Not the whole thing? No. Look at that. We're rich! We're rich! Hey man, 2,000 fucking shit. Holy crap. Oh fuck that, that's worthless. I'm not picking those up again. I don't give a shit about 1 gold or 2 gold. Now we have thousands of golds. So now I can like separate this. Yeah, let's go like this. Now we have 22 here. These 14, I can just sell them. Okay. That's not good. 6, 5, 12. It's never gonna be equal. Unless I do it myself. There you go. 7, 7, 9. Okay. Okay, maybe sell this at Aya shop. We don't care about that. Ah, she doesn't buy that. Fuck. And these books, I don't know. We're probably gonna come back here. Like, this is kind of at the center of the map. And now that we're rich and I can come back here just to get money, so maybe eventually I won't even give a shit about fast traveling with the temple and using, because it costs about $100 each time. So, is there a house here that I can leave my stuff in? Okay, this place. So yeah, here I'm gonna leave this and this. And I don't think I can leave that much more. It's gonna say it's full or something. Like, let's try to leave this. And not enough room, exactly. Okay, I'm not surprised. But we can, like, this guy can take an armor. That's about it. Uh, yeah, this is just a cell. What's this again? More in the face of Victor. I don't know what that is. I may not need two of those things, so let's sell this. Keep this. So now this guy has one space, and not one space. I have a shit ton of those things. Two? Ah. What? Why don't they combine? They don't combine because they're one stone with 4 uses, 6 uses, 2 uses, 3 uses. And what do they do? It repairs stuff, maybe? Okay, let me save here and try something. If it might be that, like, instant repair, which I don't care that much about. And I could see how much it's worth by selling it to her. Let's try this on this. Yeah. Dark fluid began to spill through a crack in the artifact's muzzle surface and down the length of his arm, pouring over the armor, treated it carefully. Oh no, it's now magical. But, like, is it magical for how much time? Still fired. It's still fired. And blessed. Was it blessed before? Okay. Yeah, it was blessed. Maybe it's forever. Okay, let's sleep a shit ton. Three days. And if it's good for 3 days, I'll just use them. Maybe it's all the time. I'm gonna use it on everything I have. No. Just in case that it destroys my things, because I'm gonna use it on my on one of my best swords that I have. The best sword that I have. Steel fire. Steel fire. Yeah, let's use this on this. Oh, no, I can't. It says ultra. Okay. So that'll help us also, even though our defense is really good. This might be good against magic, though. Oh, I'm the one with this? No, let's switch. Let's switch weapons. Because this guy has a little more trouble, so this helps him get those 60, 70 to it. He has usually 80, 85 to it. So that's not a problem. Okay. Okay, well, let's follow the road. We're gonna eventually hit those Nighthawks. And that'll be like 3 armor already. Some stuff there, maybe. Pick it up right now if there is. No. There you go. Take that. Oh, that's not one. It's not it. Two. Wait, that's a good weapon? No, just for the Moradel. That's a light crossbow. Looking for a medium crossbow. Shut up. I just fart on you when you die. So. Oops, I farted. Let's go. Yeah! Like that. There you go. So they do give XP. This is a great play. I shouldn't do this mission to bring the... I shouldn't. I will leave this guy there as like a little grindy spot. It looks like it. It's so stupid. They just come back. And now, because they weren't asking for 25. At first, they were asking for... They were asking for more than 100, okay? I can't remember what it was, 120 or something. Then they asked like 80 or 75. Now they ask for 25, which is like nothing. I could just give them I don't give it 25 bucks. I have 2,500 bucks. But each time I can just... And they die and it's over and I get some XP. So might as well just leave them there. yeah. Um, so before we finish the chapter 2, because we're almost done with chapter 2, um, we need to go back to go back to a temple or something to finish that quest. Because I didn't really write it down, but maybe I did. But somebody asked us to clear the place. What is cool is that I have the PDF of the strategy guide in this game, which is easily available with Exodos or even maybe probably the Internet Archive. And they call the ghost quest like the Scooby Doo quest. Scooby Doo quest. That's the official strategy guide for this game. Tax collectors. A series of guards will have been posted along the roads in and out of Lytton. 1. Pay a sum of 300 gold. Are you shitting? 300? If you kill them, they come back 34 hours later, which is always the case. When I come back, it's always 34 hours later. Reward for solving the quest. The primary reward for solving the Filthy quest is a virtue key, which I don't know what it is, and a very valuable spy note that will have the answers to Muradel wordlock. And your secondary reward is that you'll no longer be asked on the road by Lord Lytton's cast tax collector. Okay, I'm gonna bring the armors, and we'll see how that goes. Not all 6, maybe 5, and if I want to clear the quests. Ruzalki quest. One of the rogues working for the crawler has betrayed his master, stolen one of his magical items, protect his flank, visit the temple. That's the one. You'll need to travel up the course and pull up the summon Ruzalki to rest by defeating them in combat. I think that's done. Once you can return to the Temple of Eortis in Silden. Have I avoided one other I don't know. Temple of Eortis. Let's go. Temple of Eortis. Where's that? This thing has maps, but I don't know if they say where the temple is. Oh yeah. It's a shitty map. Wow. What the fuck? Oh, it must be um in a town. Sometimes they're in a town. Uh, this is so long for no reason. It's literally a novel of the game. You can read every chapter. It's just gonna be kind of a novel of that chapter. So you can buy the strategy guide and read all the chapters. Um, and it's kind of like you would have read the game. Jared's hand, that's not it. The name of the fucking temple, that's all I want. Ortis. In Silden. In Silden. It was right there. In Silden. Okay, well, that's not a problem. Wait, there's a temple in Silden. Oh my god. That means that when I when I walked all the way back. Wait, I think Lytton is here. Oh, shut up. I think that's Lord Lytton's house. Like these guys. It's so stupid. Just boom, they die. Except if I miss. Oh. Oh. These guys just don't go down after one hit. Maybe there's different spots and you can this game is more complex than you would think. There's a lot going on under the hood. Like the strategy guide didn't even say anything about the fact that the sovereign that they asked for doesn't stay at 300. If you keep killing them, it goes down and down up to 25 and then it stays at 25. If you want to pay 25, just go right ahead. I would not advise that. I think it's a waste of time and a waste of XP. Because fighting these guys each time, they're so easy. It's a great way to grind. You don't get XP because the things are difficult in this game. You get XP because you use your skills. And that was stupid. So each time I hit somebody, I get a little bit of XP, and eventually you level up, but you don't level up like in other games. It's just plus 1% in the skill you used. But in the end, all of this does matter because you keep these the game is very long, and you keep these characters for so long. Okay, so yeah, the guy. I think. It may be too late. Come back in the morning. I don't have a problem with that. I need 6 suits or I'm ruined. Please don't return without them. Oh, so I can't even keep... Like, I can't... Oh my god. I can't give him like a couple. I need to give him all of them in one go. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god. And now if I just drop them on the ground now... Oh, you know what? Fuck. God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, I can't leave them on the ground or they'll just disappear. On the corpses, that was fine. If I see corpses here, I'll be able to leave them on it, but I can't remember if I did kill some people here, yes, but maybe I took everything that was on them and then the corpse disappears. So leaving corpse, yeah, there you go. Leaving corpses there is kind of a good idea. I don't know if I'll be able to drop this on them. Oh my god. Probably not 2. No, 1 each. So actually we have our 6 armor right there. We have 5 right there. 2 there, 2 there, and 1 there, plus other stuff that I'm sure about. Yes, we will go in for supplies. There's no temple here. What are you talking about? Oh, maybe Passage to the Isle. Is that it? It said in Sylden, but there's no temple in Sylden. What are you talking about? Temple of Eortis. Let's just Google that. The Temple of Eortis is temple dedicated, can be visited in chapter 1. It's located on the Isle of Eortis. Taking passage on the ship. Oh! Well, well. I thought that was like to bring up to another area. I didn't want to go there because I didn't have any reason, but maybe it's literally just paying 30 bucks to go to the temple. So when I got plagued, instead of going all the way back, I could have just used this temple here. Temple of Eortis. That's it. It's just the temple. Then if you exit, you probably swim back. Can we do this? No, it's off and it's gonna stay off. I have a feeling that there's gonna be a quest in the game to light up all these things with some magical ring, or I don't know. James motioned the figure across the room. The woman nodded. So I think we already did this quest, but we'll see.
Eortis awaits. Speak your business.
Among you, they are injured and need looking after. No, that's why we've come. The shipmaster in Nilsildon said we could find a healer. Oh, she doesn't heal us? You have been misinformed. I'm not a priestess of song, and Eortis concerned himself solely with the denizens of his kingdom of the sea. He may act only on their behalf. Thus is his purpose as deigned by the will of Ishap, the one above all. When I was young, I was fortunate enough to have learned something about how the temples all worked. I thought I remembered that a god can sometimes be compelled outside his purpose in return for a duty of obeisance. Obeisance? Boobies! That is true, but Eortis is but a shadow of what he once was. Upon a time before the Velaru warred with the gods of Mechemia, his influence was as the depth and breadth of the seas and all that moved across them. When at last he vanished, Killian assumed control of his realm, but here was some essence of what it was still survives. We cannot communicate with God that is lost. They knew their target audience. Yes! 44-year-old guys. But if we were to act on his behalf, do you think he would grant us favor? No, that's just how games were back in the day. I cannot know. Like, this wasn't marketed. Betrayal Krondor was not marketed for 18 under. Not that it's an 18 plus game, but I think it was marketed as a mature RPG. Like an RPG for adults. Like PCs, that's why PC gaming in the 2000 or like, not even like 80 to 2000 about. The PC realm was, the PC games were a little more mature and like the writing was just better. They weren't talking to children, so they could use like better words. Words with more than 2 syllables. I don't know. But still boobies though. Because boobies. Perhaps we are here to serve that will. What can we do to help you? I can see no harm in your requests, but I can guarantee you no measure of success or failure in your efforts. I can depend only on what the omens may tell me. Perhaps Eortis will stir from his slumber to grant his favor. Until then, the Mist Devil will bring you no longer to this isle. And they, by the way, these are the developers, and this might be a guy. No, because of the boobies, but I don't know, the boobies might have been Photoshop, but it is a very masculine stature, but essentially the devs photograph themselves with armor and stuff, like James and this girl. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they touched this and they added the boobs, because they're kind of weird, to be honest. They do look more like a drawing than let's switch to James. You see, this is not touch at all. This is just they photographed this dude. Of late, we have had many tell us. Oh, I didn't read what he said though. We have had many tell us that Ruzalki will sometimes linger near the river and become disturbed. If you may find them all and lay them to rest, it might serve your purposes. I warn you, however, that many of these sisters of Eliam are willy and will find ways to hide their presence. Many do not wish to be sent into the halls of Lim's Kragma. You will need to be clever in finding them. As they filed out of the inner sanctum, Bela suddenly dropped to her knee behind them. They rushed to her side, but she had already gained her feet as they reached her. I'm sorry! Earth's touch is sometimes overwhelming. Though I cannot understand the meaning of it, something in you has aroused his interest and has smiled on you this day. Good luck to you. Let's talk to her again.
Aortus waits. Speak your business.
Among you, they are injured. No, no. Okay, maybe I didn't kill all of them. Okay, because there's like 3 or 4 fights, and I think I only did 2. And there's something I need to do. There's a little more for this mission to be done. I'll have to pay again to come back, but oh well. Or maybe I actually need to go out or and in again. But I'm gonna look it up here. Okay, no, there's not much information than that, but there's something else here. Okay, effects before the quest is solved. Like, there's so much information that if you visit Afra on the main road, I'm not sure I did that. All 3 instances of Rizaki hunting along the Romney and then return to Temple Ortis, but the Mystic also. North of Sloop, that's all the way north here. Okay. We need rest. I need to get some rations. Weren't they poison, these rations here? Yeah, they're spoiled. Okay, so we'll have to go all the way to Sloop or whatever. It's all along this river. So this, I shouldn't go here, but I want to get to Sloop first. What about this? No. Oh, well, we kind of need this. Like again here, the boobies. It's pretty crazy. Like I don't even see them because I don't really care that much. But like it's like boom, booby, booby, like it's crazy. It's a little over the top to be honest. Come on. Oh, there's better stuff here, but whatever. Like two taverns, one on top of the other. And that's the village, I think. That's no, that's not Sloop. Good day. A torch, a shovel. Let's say yes to see if he sells stuff. Is this spoiled? No. Okay. Well, lots of oh, there was a guy there. I didn't even see him. Whatever. He's alone. Oh, what am I doing? Oh wow. Oh, our stuff are not. This guy, yes. So it lasts a long time, like long enough that like I'm just gonna do it again. Well, maybe not before a fight or something. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to fight those ghosts again. Okay, this is the thing. His raven hair dusted with gray and the lines around his eyes arred. He looked on them with gravity, the weight of his stare deep and penetrating. This is the house of Madame Afra. Future is speaking with the dead rumors who will require a payment of 50 gold. Uh, let me say before doing this. Yes. James protruded the requested amount and handed it over. Following the tall man, just before pushing aside a curtain, he halted and whispered to them, "Do not question some of the things my wife may say or do. We have recently lost a daughter, and it has shaken Afra's belief in some of her abilities. Please, if she asks for acceptance, no matter what she may have said, please treat her kindly." Without another word, he shoved aside the curtain and allowed them into a rear room where Madame Afra waited, seated at a table. She wore a woven brocade vest over a lightly dyed peasant's blouse, and her hands and neck were ornamented with bright wooden beads. "Please have a seat," she muttered, waving a brightly nailed hand at the rude chairs set across her. As she spoke, her eyelids fluttered as she were speaking through an alcoholic haze. "I may provide three services for you. We may speak of local rumors, I may tell thee the future, or I may speak to the dead." Let's go with. I want to everything. Start with rumors. Well, this is interesting. The dead. Closing her eyes, the old woman shook as if tree bowing beneath the winds of a howling gale, her lips drawn taut and her face drained of color. After several moments of effort, she shook her head. I cannot help you. Limbs Kragma holds those you wish too tightly. Believing the session was over, Bella stepped forward and to escort them out, but Ophrah motioned for him to keep his place. I not believe they were finished, she said, treating them with a faint smile. For the price they paid, they may ask, continue to ask questions so strangers have. Okay. The future. Very well, Afra said with a weak smile, her posture relaxing visibly as she leaned back into the overstuffed cushions of her sitting chair. We shall tell you, future. Regarding Owen, the look on her face slowly changed, turning into a mask of pain and regret. You will die a slow and painful death, alone and in starvation, she said, somberly. Those upon whom you thought you could count will abandon you. In your hour of need and in death, they will believe you a disgrace to your station. Folding her hands in her lap, she looked on them serenely, her face beginning to resume the look of her age. This is the fate I see for you. A slight tremolo in her voice, betraying a hint of nervousness. The fates have spoken through me. Accept or reject. Oh, that was weird. Reject. James snorted his contempt for the old woman's prediction. I could have said any of the same things. I've heard virtually all those things from street lunatics. Hafra, Bella shouted, but was shoved aside like a mere twig as the old woman lunged to her feet, her eyes blazing fury. Raking James' face with her sharpened nail, she howled in a voice that no longer sounded human. I am Afra. You will believe. You will believe. And weeping openly, Bella moved behind his distraught wife. But rather than trying to console her, he lifted a stick of firewood and struck her to the floor, standing over her unconscious form. He seemed poised to strike again. Whoa! Confused James flashed a horrified stare at Bella, but suddenly drew back in shock as another form began to materialize around Afra's crumpled body, taking on the shape of a young girl. For a moment it hovered, its expression glowing as it stared at Bella. Then, with a hateful screech, it flashed through the air to pass through the walls of the house. Go after it, Bella sobbed, dropping to the ground to cradle his wife. Go and kill it! We are finished with the Ruzalki now. Go! Nearly tripping over the clutter of the small house, they rushed outside and prepared their weapon for the Ruzalki, who now awaited to kill them all. What? I thought we were going to fight now? I think we're going to fight, but now we actually detected that we're gonna fight. James, you're the best! Oh, it's only one. Like, this is the easiest of all the fight, but it's difficult to find, I guess. If you don't reject her thing. No, the trees are in the way. I can only move here. That sucks. Okay, let's use invitation. Fuck it, let's go. Whee! Now he's too far. No, what did I do? Causes blade to do extra fire damage. Bella said nothing as he led them inside. Next to the door, Afra was sitting up, her frail fingers clutching her hair and a distant look on her face. As she regarded them, she looked more relieved than pained for injury. She is dead? Yes, James replied. Dead, or at least we may assume so. What exactly do we witness here? A foolish old woman who didn't wish to let her daughter go, she said, her voice trembling. Grabbing hold of Bella's hand for support, she continued on bravely. After her daughter died, I sought to find her with my talents. I thought if I could seize onto her, we could keep her with us. But that's not what you found. Afra shook her head. No, it wasn't. Instead, I found the spirit of the Ruzalki, who promised that she would bring our daughter to us, if we would allow her to live through me, to inhabit this body. For a while, we believed her, but after several weeks, we knew we had been trapped by the creature. Feeling awkward in the woman's presence, James touched the woman's shoulder lightly. I am very sorry. Don't be, she said. You have freed us of a curse, and now we can begin to rebuild our lives without my daughter. For this I shall grant you a true prophecy, or at least one as true as I'm capable. Looking deep into James' eyes, Afra spoke slowly. There is one you seek who hides in many guises. He will trick you and guide attention away from himself, but he is marked by his smell. He shall be the one who holds the key to an important mystery. What is his name? James asked, intrigued by the answer. I do not know, the woman replied in shame, looking to the floor. In truth, my powers are quite limited. I have told you all that I can truly see. Enough, Bella said. It's time you had some rest, Afra. Understanding that the man wished for them to leave, James nodded thankfully for the future fortune teller and her husband. Good luck on your new life together, he said, closing the door behind them. I think you deserve it. Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna follow the river. Starting as north as we can go, or entering. Wow. I don't know if this is Romney. No. Oh, okay. Come on. Picking on them should initiate the we're gonna stealth, and if we fail, we fail. If instead of, I don't know if I need to, like if I, because each time you take a step, time passes. So in my mind, I need to click, and he says, well, we're ready to attack the turn before I initiate attack. Come on. Ugh. Good. Oh, there you go. Finally got one. Okay, let's repair some stuff. Why didn't they exchange a thing? Usually they exchange a thing. Oh, because he had space in his inventory. These things don't combine also. It's number of use. Oh, it's very difficult to... Sometimes they're all on top of each other. Oh, those do combine. A nameless either way. Isn't that where we need to go? This is probably Romney. Like, I don't want to trigger the end of this chapter. Let's go see what's here and then go down that river. There was something very strange about the house. James couldn't put his finger on it, but the house had a dreamlike feel, or was it a nightmare? He barely remembered knocking on the door, but he was sure no one had answered. Bizarre. It seems normal. Okay, we'll just follow the river like this. Maybe I should leave some stuff here. Hmm. Pretty bad shape right now. Oh, maybe I could take some those. Less accuracy than this. Yeah, but 7 damage instead of E. Again, 7 damage, but maybe poison. So those are maybe good, but the -5 is kind of shit. It's very important to hit your target, like hitting your target to get a +3 damage. Anyway, crossbows are not, they don't do enough damage. Well, I definitely took what was on this guy, these guys. What? So I definitely never opened that. Cause yeah, what the fuck? Even though this is better, this is probably better. It's only +5. But I could sell them. Okay, maybe we're done here. enough rations and stuff. Okay. I think we're done. Just follow all the way just in case. But we did fight 3 bunches of ghosts. Sorry. That's it. Unless one of you are in need of a trip to the priest, yes, that's what we want. Eh. Maybe I need to be in need. But I just heal myself. Like I'm all ready to go. What is this bullshit? Bullshit. Oh no, don't sleep. Like our stamina should be low now. Definitely not. This is ridiculous. If we don't sleep, will that go down a little bit? A little bit, not a lot. Oh, that's in the red. So I came back all the way here for no reason. Fuck off. Okay, let's reload the river. No, let's reload. Let's see what it says. Go to the Black Sheep Tavern. Black Sheep. Okay, we are not we are not in good shape. So I'm gonna walk all the way down, and we're not gonna be in good shape when we arrive there. I can tell you that. Need to rest? No. 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 Shut up. This guy's about to die. So let's sleep a little bit. We're still pretty fucked up. So come on, they can't say no. So do we need to wait a week? It doesn't say anything here about like not being able to take the boat. I don't get it. What's the name? This temple Aortus. Doesn't say anything about not being reachable. Isle of Aortus. No, doesn't say anything about not being able to get to the isle. Oh, I think somebody here says something about. I got the. Okay, I got the quest to kill all the Rozaki in the area, which means I can't return to the temple. I've done that. Oh, I didn't know that. So we're not done with this. When you say can't get there, I assume you mean the settler refused to take you there? Did you kill Krondor and his goons? Did you go back and talk to Aphra again after killing the Rozaka that possessed her? Yeah, I killed them. A mage and two regular guys. I also talked to Aphra and foretold the future. I played this game a bunch of times and I do not remember ever having any problem with this quest. Sure thing, it's here. I'm not exactly near the place. I went straight to Silden from where you were standing. The settler and the Mist Devil let me travel the temple without complaint. Once there, I talked to the priestess. Note, however, that the settler will not let you travel the temple if all the characters are at full health and stamina. If that's the case, just use O and cast a spell to make him lose a little stamina. No, it doesn't. It doesn't! Ah, thanks. This was the part I was missing. But no, we just did it. Yes, I was right there. God damn it. Relax. But god damn it. This is fucking bullshit. Like, well, right now I'm in bad shape, right? I can prove it right now. This is so fucking stupid. Yes. I go there. Sorry, mate. Unless one of you are in the need of a trip. I do need to do the trip. What the fuck? Okay, the guy did give the fucking save game to a guy in the forum, so I'm actually gonna quit the game. We're gonna reload it, and maybe it's gonna be okay. I don't know. The guy has the same fucking problem that I have. It's not gonna work. No, it's not working. And my guys are not in good shape at all. 1149. This guy is like half health. And like they just solved themselves. The guy sent the file. The guy said, I opened the file, loaded your save game. I went there. It was fine. And then the guy said, "Oh, okay, thanks." Nothing was accomplished. I can't enter or sell. I don't know. Can't sell to temple with this. This seems just broken. Okay, it says after this you will not be able to go back to the temple until you kill all the Rusalki. So this must be it, but god damn it! Where the fuck are they? Rusalki. Ah, fuck off. Rus. I see it. I see. If I search it. So we're at Solden. 39. Boom. 4 Rusalki. We're gonna go exactly there, but I know I killed those guys. Let's reload a better save than this thing. Restore the bullshit one because we're full health. So 39, 41, 39. So right beside this house. Right here, but I'm sure that I did that one. There was 4 of them, I remember that. Then 41, so there's another one right here. Right here. That was 3 of them. Probably kill them too. Then 47. 1 Rusalki at 47. Again, how could I have missed that? It's right on the road. It's right here. No. It's right like here. No, it's not. Sorry. It's like here. So the game is glitched. It's not the end of the world, but this mission seems to be fucked. That sucks. Chapter 3, there's more that reappear, so maybe I'll be able to do it then. Maybe the game has switched to chapter. No, we're still at chapter 4. Kill all 15 Ruzaki. That's a lot. Wait, I probably missed some then. Didn't kill 15. Here they know everywhere they are. There was there was there was one that was, I think it was here, like a lone one that was different than the others. And that I haven't found that guy more than once. And I think I reloaded and then I came back. Hey, Tim Coolish. No. It's a great game, but now I'm... Oh, maybe this is it. This is it. Let's go. I hope. No. I'm trying to do a quest and it just doesn't want to do it. Eric, how's it going? Uh, okay, I was all happy. I thought that was the fight, but it is not. Like maybe it needs to be at night. That's a new fucking one. Are you shitting me? Well, that's an actual good one. Okay, so I'll take a break, but it's somewhere around here. 60. So we followed the road. It's not on the road. We followed the river also. It wasn't on the river. Yeah, Madame Amfra, one Ruzalki. So yeah, we definitely did the whole thing. We definitely killed every Ruzalki that's here. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. We did it. We did the thing. Did I check all the corpses? Yeah, yeah. So this is Romney. That sucks because it bars us from that temple now. You know, I'm anal like that. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe at night, it may be weird, even though, like, information from so many sources. That's it. What's this place again? We ever come here? The front door of the small house had a crudely made sign which read, "Unused items for sale." James nodded and waited for someone to answer the door. A tall, shadowy man appeared and ushered them into the house. "You come to buy something?" "Yes." "I guess it depends on what you're selling." They followed the man to a large wooden table. It was covered with about a dozen items. I've never been here. Did you notice that the Nighthawk emblem on the medallion? I would say there definitely are Nighthawks in this area. James could smell alcohol. Pushing the door of the shop open, he was met by a sharp-faced fellow who was carrying a wooden keg, quickly dumping it with a pile of other casks. He wiped his hand off on a towel, then extended his hand. "Arlen," he said, "I'm the brewmaster around here, when I'm not hauling things about." "And where exactly is here?" James replied. "This is Upturned Keg. We're the best brewery this side of Romney. Will you care to sample some of our stock?" "We made a dandy apple wine," the proprietor said. "I can have some decanted for you." Okay. It seems that we've never been here. There's even a temple. Maybe I needed to go to that temple also. The house was oblivious, deserted. Obviously deserted. James thought it would be a good idea to knock. No sooner had his knuckle touched the wood than the door swung open. Damnation. Cat must have trapped there for days. Okay. Abandoned. Jewels. Okay, maybe I can sell some of these jewels. I don't know if it's as good money as I would get if I was at the other shop, but let's sell. A pretty woman of about 30 answered James' knock. She came to the door holding a leather-bound book. Looking past her into the house, James could see 4 or 5 children of various age. "I'm afraid you gentlemen are a little old for my classes." Okay, that seemed to be it. Trying to go everywhere. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll take a break anyway, and I might actually look at my own VOD to see if I can see where that fight took place. I don't know if it was a Ruzalki, but it was some kind of zombie. It was different than the blue one. It was kind of gray. Green, grayish. No. Anyway, I'll be back.
Orcs and humans battle over land, sea, and air for the dominance of Azeroth. Years have passed since the first war between man and orc. Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness, available now from Blizzard Entertainment.
Brought to life through first-person 3D Mode 7 graphics, Super Empire Strikes Back lets the player take on a variety of roles from the Star Wars saga. You begin the adventure as Luke Skywalker, battling through the icy caves and plains of Hoth with your blaster and lightsaber. Then, jump into your snowspeeder to defend the Rebel base against the amazing Imperial walkers. As Han Solo, you must fight your way to the Rebels' Echo base to get to the Millennium Falcon. Escape Imperial forces by seeking safety in an asteroid field. As Chewbacca, you head for Cloud City in search of Han's old smuggling buddy, Landau Calrissian. And of course, all the action is accompanied by digitized sound effects and music, all taken directly from the movie.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octorok's Tech-Tike's levers, too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda. Awesome. Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separate.
Okay, so it was right at the beginning of the stream, and it's higher there. But I'm pretty sure that I went there multiple times. But maybe not, because it is... But we went all the way to Romney, so... Whatever. Let's follow the road again. On the road again. It's right here. It's right here. There's a fight right there. Like, I can even, like, show you. Not sure it's gonna trigger here. It doesn't trigger anymore for some fucking reason. Yo, base. Like, if I restore, go back and sell. Like, I could redo the whole thing again, but I don't want to. But if I do this and I just walk like right here, you'll see. Right, this is the place. Boom. Bang. So instead of fighting this, yeah, that Control Q is direct to menu, and that's great. So I went around, and then I went all the way down, and I did all my stuff. Then I went all the way near the river, but that never triggered back again, that fight. I never finished that fight. And now if I go to bookmark, restore, if I go at the exact space, which is not this, it's just a little bit higher here, which is right here, right? This is the same spot. Not crazy. Should be way up. Oh, am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. A lot of these spaces look the same. Whoops, I didn't want until eel, whatever. Well, no, it's not here. There, now we're here. So yeah, it was exactly there. It was exactly there. I can just go back here and check just to be sure. It's just right under sloop or whatever. So it's this, unless it's a time of day kind of thing. Let's see. This is my last chance. Yes. Let's wait here and go. Nope. I mean, it's just so quick. It was in the daytime anyway during my save game. And now I can't trigger this fight for some reason. Even though it's a little different than the others, so I wouldn't even think it's a Rusalki. I know what a Rusalki is in this world. Looks like a ghost. They both look like ghosts. No, I can't trigger that fight anymore. And then I just saved over. I didn't want to do that. Fuck! Definitely didn't want to save over that. These are in order, I think. That's when I came back here. Okay, let's see if I can trigger it in this save. I'm very curious about what's going on here. To rest. Bang. You know what? Let's do it, and let's do let's do it. Fuck it. Now I can't shoot you. I fucked around enough to do it. Now we're gonna do it. Whoops. Anyway, it's dead. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do a hard save here. Zalki 1. Okay. Now, we know because now I have the map right in front of me that there is 147. That's the highest one on the river. Then there's 3 at 41, which is on the road also, and also on the road. And there's the one in the house. Which maybe this house? It says it's this house. That doesn't make any sense. We just saved. It is. Oh, I think I entered this house before triggering the fight, and maybe it all got fucked up because of that. That would actually kind of make sense. I would... Okay, because it's the same spot. That shouldn't have been. They should have put... Let's see. Because I did enter this house without triggering the fight that we just did. So yeah, we're gonna pay. We're gonna ask for the future. They're gonna say some bullshit. We're gonna reject it. We're gonna say bye. Now we're gonna move a little bit. We're gonna get into a fight. No, not invitation. Cancel. No, it's this. Die. Damn, these things are tough. Bah. Save. Rozalki 2. And I think the others are all dead. Blah 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 blah. Okay, if I talk again, what is it? Goodbye. Okay, now we follow the road. And we go south. Yeah, there would be like, we would have had our encounters. So I hope that's it. That is really the last the last time I try anything related to that quest. Yes. Enter. Yay! We can go back. There you go. I figured it out. It was glitched out. So, for those who don't understand still what's going on because I'm not super clear, we needed to kill a bunch of Ruzalki whatevers, and or maybe this is the first time. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see if it's actually okay.
Aortus awaits. Speak your business.
Since I reloaded, I don't know if this is the second time we come. Injured. That's why we've come. Yeah, been misinformed. But we did the quest before going here. Maybe that's also a problem.
Speak your business. Aortus awaits. Speak your business.
God damn it. Okay. Exit. Exit. I could have re-entered. I don't know if it's... Now can I go back? No. Oh, god damn it. So now my best save, I think, is this one here, bookmark. Even though there was a lot of fucking around, but whatever. Well, I don't know if it's the best one because this one I didn't kill the one in front of the... I don't know. Let's just continue on, okay? And forget it. Forget about this. Forget this ever happened. It's just one temple among others. All it gives us... I need to get more rations. All it gives us is free healing, but only in that healing is not like a big deal, which is, it would have been cool to have the free healing though. Don't get me wrong, free healing is free healing. Still sucks. And there's no fucking . There's no inns. Even though lower here there's like 3 inns, 2 inns, one beside each other. Anyway, we here. Finally, like I really thought we would get into Romney way earlier. Lots of fucking around and it all amounted to nothing. Sorry. The way ahead was blocked. From among the men who were guarding the bridge, a man stepped forward to confront them. Michel Waylander, the city of Romney is sealed at the moment to all but the citizens and those who are members of the Glazas Guild. Do you have one of our seals? Yes. Why is the guild in charge of the city? The constabulary were all killed in the uprising by the River Pullers Guild, and no one else in any authority was left alive to administrate. When I was approached to take command, I decided that I would use my men in the guild to help mount an order until such a time the Duke was able to arrive from his estates. Makes some sort of sense. Where could we find the king's men from Baz Tira? They'll be holding up in the Black Sheep Tavern for a celebration of some kind. I believe I heard one of them say they found something they were looking for. I'm not sure what it's all about. I think that may mean good news for us as well. Good night, Reeve. Run into Romney. Yes. Known as the City of Guilds, Romney's cobblestone streets were knotted, a labyrinth of closes and winds, often leading nowhere or into blind alleys populated by disreputable-looking drinking establishments. Only the dark main street called the Murky Mile seemed at all inviting to visitors to strange town. No, I didn't want to exit. Enter shop, tavern, something. The water was fresh, slurping down several handfuls drawn from the well. James splashed his face and arms as well for good measure. When at last he felt fully refreshed, he moved away from the bucket so that Gorak could do the same. Enter. The meeting hall was full. Assembled in the room were a dozen grizzled-looking men, all seated around a long table at the head of which sat a young man sporting a goatee. As they entered, a servant quickly pointed them to a bench off to the side, indicating that a meeting of some import was on the way. I don't care what Mitchell Waylander may or may not be doing, the bearded man said sternly. I am the Duke of Romney, and you will do as I request, else I will call up others from Bastira. Do you really wish to call King Liam's attention to this matter? Unsettled by the vigor with which the young Duke made his point, the various guild leaders shifted in their seats. One, a tremendously overweight man whose clothes tested their seams, leaned forward, carefully not to spark too much of a response. It is entirely possible that the leader of the River Pullers was assassinated by the leader of one of the other guilds here. It's even possible he sits in this room with us. If you have someone in mind, Buto, why don't you simply come out with a name? Another man replied, leaning across the table to grab the obese guild master's shirt. Talk, you overweight cats, Einard! Enough! Slamming down the tankard of ale which sat at his right, the Duke turned his piercing blue eyes on all who assembled. I want peace on the Romney, and I wish it today. The fact that the Iron Maid Mongers Guild will not come to a negotiation table is irrelevant. If I hear another word of a possible uprising in Romney, I swear to you I shall make each and every one of you pay for it. Having heard enough of the heated words in the chamber, James turned and whispered to his companions. If Arutha were here, he'd have this lot at the gibbet for even thinking of open rebellion. The fact of the matter is that Prince Arutha is not here, the Duke replied tersely, evidently having overheard the whispering. And I will not deal so cavalierly with those who are as much my family as my serfs. Snapping his fingers, he motioned to a pair of guards who stood mute behind him. Surgeon Yearly, see to it that these gentlemen are let out, seeing as how they yearn to get a part of the world where Prince Aruta rules. Okay, so the tavern will probably trigger the next chapter. Repair. Cringing at the sound, James glanced up to see what the bargain keeper wished to call their attention to. Didn't mean to startle you. You have a tinker, you have an employee. No, I'm okay. I can fix my own stuff. And I have so much money. I need to... what? Okay, I need... I have all this open because I was doing search for that fucking thing before. Armor. So... Elven armor, 25%. Uli Kilo armor, 30%. Grey Tower plate, 40%. But that's dwarf. Dragon plate armor, that's human. So that's what we're looking for. Dragon plate armor. We're getting there. This is Grey Tower plate. We're almost there, but that's dwarf. Uliliko armor would be good for no one. Yeah, that's the problem. And then you also have valid. So what we have is the best. This is for Tsurani, but human elf. And these things, I don't know. Well, let's see. Keshian Tapir. There's just like 10 weapons. Keshin Tapir is better than... So it's Broadsword, Moradel Lumfray, which is this. The Moradel thing here. Two-handed Broadsword, which is what he has. Then you have Goblin Sticker. And Goblin Sticker is an elf sword. I don't know, they don't sell that here. Then you have the Keshian Tapir. Then you have the Rapier, the Sword of Kinmore, then the Gallon, which this guy has. This thing is amazing. A great sword is better than that. Sword of, then we have like the 3. So this is the 4th better sword in the game. But here, we could do better. We could do better than that. That Tapir is... It's a human, -5 accuracy. Okay, so... Okay, I'm not gonna use my money for that then. Fuck that. Okay, let's go into the tavern. All the chapters start or finish or like with a bang, which is nice. Even as they threw the door open, James bit back the impulse to vomit. Kingdom soldiers scattered about the room, each lying in his own coagulated pool of blood. Nowhere did there appear to be anyone untouched by murderous hands. Oh, bang, chapter 3. No fucking around. No, the spyglass and the spider. The coppery smell of burning flesh filled the air. Embers leapt from the funeral pyre into the growing dusk, joined the winking points of light that would later become a blaze of crystalline stars. Around the flames, villagers gathered in dark cloths, their faces overwritten with blank, unreadable expressions. Like moths to a candle, they drifted near and mourned. And thought and sniffed. They had come to watch the flames feed. Gorath's fathomless green eyes nictitated in the firelight as he turned and gazed at Owen, who flinched uncomfortably at his side. Nictitated. The lid of her left eye began to blink, blink. Use over time? It's actually exploding, like there's a graphic and it exploded in 2019. Nictated. It's probably because of some series like Game of Thrones or something. Nictate didn't just happen in the blink of an eye. It developed over time as an alteration. Nictate. To wink. We're learning. Where was I? There can be no uneasier sleep than a warrior murdered in his cups, Gorath said, his voice only slightly louder than the spitting hiss of scorched bone. They nipped at the heels of the night ox, be certain of that. So you think we're getting close? Owen asked. Gorath began to speak, but his words congealed on his lips as his eyes locked with the burning gaze of Seigneur James. I have had it with your mysterious half-answers, Moradel. Now for the sake of your continued good health, I want to hear some explanations fast why you were here in Romney 6 months before you made your appearance in the Inclindale Pass. The only explanation, Seigneur, is that you are mistaken. I have never been south of the Inclindale. While we carried the dead from the Black Sheep Tavern, a tavern boy informed me that a man answered to your description called on 3 unwholesome dressed in black, all of whom wore the trademark silver rings of the Nighthawks. He heard them refer to the Moradel as Gorath. It seemed that this Moradel paid a sizable sum of money to those Nighthawks before departing, enough, perhaps, to arrange the death of a company of the King's soldiers. He may well have paid the King's debt, but I know nothing of it. I realize it may impress little upon you, but Gorath is a passing common name in the Northlands, and oft as not your kingdom fellow folk have mistaken me for an elf. The barkeeper was likely deceived by enemies of mine. By the way, elves do not have goatee or beards, so even though this guy looks like an elf, it should be obvious that he's not a normal elf or that he's an half elf. If I had cause to mislead you or your prince, I would have found a far less convoluted means of confusing the royal sanity. Look elsewhere for your enemies, James. While we may not be friends, I mean you no harm. I shall look where I wish until you are no longer my responsibility. We may not be able to strike at the Nighthawk stronghold, but if we can locate it, we may still be able to get inside and find the information Prince Aruta needs. The Nighthawks will shun Romney for a time, however bold they may be in their murderous nights. They flee when daylight breaks. No one walks without leaving footprints, and these men are no different. However skilled they may be at assassination, they have never been any good at covering their tracks. Let me see those things you found in the tavern. They are here. Good. Those are our footprints. Of all the items we found on the dead company, both those items seem conspicuously out of place and may be related in some way to our elusive murderers. We begin our hunt for the Nighthawks with a spider and a spyglass. That's the name of the chapter! Solve the mystery of the spyglass and the spider. Known as the City of Guilds from this... Oh yeah, we read that. James motioned to the figure across the room. The boy walked over to join them. He stood before them, eyes downcast.
Come in, please.
Are you going to take me away? Why should we want to do that? Because when I broke things, Master always told me that someone would come and take me away, someplace bad and someplace dark, where they would never feed me, and I'd never see the light of day. I knew when all those people got killed in here that someone would come for me and take me to the bad place. You don't have anything to be afraid of, Jason. You didn't kill those men, it's not your fault. Master says anybody that stays under our roof is our responsibility, and I was here when they were killed. That means it was my fault. Then you saw the murders. No, but they come in and told me to leave, and they'd hurt me real bad. They didn't tell me what they were going to do. What did the men who told you to leave look like? They were big and they had birds on their chests, like eagles, and they smelled funny, like sometimes the cellar from Care smelled like flowers. Ox on their chests. That at least confirms the Night Ox involvement. Do you know anything about a spider made of silver or brass spyglass that one of the men that were killed might have carried? It's very important. Think hard. I I don't know anything about the spider, but I remember that one of the king's men had a brass tube with little pieces of glass in the ends of it, and I could see things that were far away with it. He said that he and one of the other men had brought it back from Silden. Did he say where in Silden he got it? No, just in Silden. Can you think of anything else? Did anyone else come into the Black Sheep before the murderers? A carrying man brought in some wine from the upside-down keg for the soldiers. Told me it was sent special, but beside that, I can't think of anything. Thanks, Jason. We may be back later to ask you more questions, so don't go anywhere. Let's just be sure that
Come in, please.
we've done the whole thing. This is new. Bum bunnies. That's a new expression for the books. While we're here, I suppose we ought to do what we can for the locals. Yeah, I'm gonna take some rations. We don't gamble. They were shown to a room, seated cross-legged in a large wooden chair. Duke Romney was staring at a large lumpy form, which was heaped on top of the meeting table, his youngish features obviously clouded by some issue of great concern. "What's under the sheet?" James asked. "Boto Chandler," the Duke replied grimly. "They found him in the alleyway and have dropped him off here until the undertakers can come for him." "Murdered?" The Duke sighed. "Fortunately, it's no great mystery. He was fighting with the leader of the Millers Guild and got cornered by 3 mercenaries. We have them all in custody. Things have gotten so bad here that we're regularly building a bonfire to burn the bodies from this idiot private war between the guilds." "Any way we can be of assistance?" James asked. Taking a glance beneath the sheet at the obese corpse, "We may be in the area for a while." Drumming his finger on the table, the Duke stared intently at them. "Actually, you may be of service to me," he said after a thoughtful moment. "If I can convince Arlie Steelsoul to come into negotiation with the rest of the guilds, it's possible I can break this deadlock between them. My father always said that the guilds will follow Mitchell Waylander and Arlie Steelsoul, whichever way they go. But unfortunately, Mitchell is too intertwined in the origin of this problem for me to use him efficiently." "Where do we fit into this?" James asked. "You're neutral," he replied, gaining his feet. "You were born outside of Romney, and you have no connection to the guilds. I'm right about that, aren't I?" Quickly, an anxious look flickered in his eyes, but quickly vanished as he noticed that James was shaking his head. "Excellent. My point being, as the Duke, the guilds might view a private meeting between myself and Arlie as unfair negotiation. They have to believe that he is coming to the negotiation table of his own free will, and believe me, they will be watching my movement for a while. So you want us to find the Arlie Stillsoul fellow and convince him to come and negotiate with the rest of the guilds, is that it?" "Just so," the Duke replied. "So we'll find that he has a small house to the west and south of here. I would advise you, though. He's a paranoid man. He keeps himself well guarded, and there may be some danger involved. I will reward you for your efforts, of course. That's all right. We're used to danger." Okay. Save as chapter 3. Wait, I have some stuff to sell. Yeah, this. Oh, these are 2 items that take place in my inventory. Great. Okay. I think this will switch map, which I don't necessarily want to do. Owen was whistling. Suddenly aware his traveling companion had grown irrepressibly cheerful over the last few miles. James turned and favored the squire with an inquisitive stare. Why the sudden lift in spirit? Unless I'm mistaken, we're heading toward my uncle Corvallis' estate in Caval Keep, assuming we keep heading this way. We are... no. Not for now. Maybe we're gonna be able to do that quest. I'm gonna try it again. But I'm gonna follow that road and go to the village and ask around. Maybe we'll get information. Chapter 3 means stuff has evolved, as you can see. This is a new fight that wasn't there before. Because there's no random encounter in this game. It looks like it, but no, there is no random encounter. Everything is... there's spot where the guys are, and sometimes you might trigger them or not, but no random encounter. Fucking annoying. Okay, these guys are tougher. Yeah, I expected as much. That's okay, we're gonna do this instead. I think I finally understand why you would want to go to the inn instead of just resting. Because even when you rest, unless you use like healing herbs or something, your stamina will never be maxed out, like completely maxed out. That's what you want. Maximum health, right? No, I might be able to use a fireball here. Nice. Strength. All sorts of stuff. I mean, I can keep a couple of those. But yeah. Equipment is in good shape. That's an Indian. That's the place where there's two inns then. No, that's just the room he says the nightmare thing. I know what that means. Okay, no, this is different. Pushing the door of the shop open, it was met by a sharp face. Quickly dumping it with a pile of other casks, he wiped his hands. Best brewery this side of Romney. Would you care to sample some of our stock? We made dandy apple wine. I'm sure you do, but no thank you. We have other business with you. Have you recently sent a special delivery to the Black Sheep Tavern? Yes, a man here in town named Mitchell Waylander came in and made the purchase order himself, paid with rubies. Recognizing the name of the leader of the Glazers Guild of Romney, James arched an eyebrow. Was there anything unusual about the order? I'll say, moving to a small bin, he pulled out a handful of substance that looked like tabac, letting it sift between his fingers back into the bin. He asked that I add this to the kegs, called black tarweed. A poison? No, it's a cheat used by the less scrupulous tavern keepers. A handful of this dissolve in your ale, and whoever drinks it will think they're dying of thirst. Gets worse the more you drink. It is often done in the north. A man will drink until he's no longer capable, either for a lack of gold or wit, an excellent way to make certain that someone is incapable of fighting you back. The Nighthawks aren't what they used to be. Nighthawks, what have they to do with this? Omitting most of the smaller detail, James told what they had already learned of the murder. Horrified, the man shook his head. I assure you, this has never once happened in association with a keg. If you like, I will get you something to drink. I guarantee that it has not been laced with the black tar weed. Okay, that's fine. Can't sell anything here either. Well, yeah, just have this to sell. You don't want that, right? Ambush! Oh my, what an ambush. Let's go. I am fucking ready. Let's defend. Oh. That guy's going away. Should I bring him back? Fuck it. He goes away. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Let's attack. Yeah. Do they have metal? Of course they have metal. Let's try this. Oh! And how much does it cost? $12. So it's costly. It's like when I do this. But it does 40 damage instead of 30. It's good stuff. I'm gonna stick with this. Okay, they're fleeing, so I'm gonna attack them. I thought they were fleeing. This guy's fleeing. Come on. Fuck. No. Oh no. I'm fucked. 'Cause there's no temple here. The closest temple is the one that I can't access. Okay, but I read somewhere, it was in the game, that you could heal it. I'm gonna try some stuff because I have a bunch of items. Let's save it as dead. Let's do it seemed like a normal thing to do. So we have a bunch of stuff. I can do this. And there's also these things here. So let's bring this all the way to like 11. Okay. Now let's look at what he is. It says near death 65 now. Oh, interesting. This will be much cheaper than paying what they would ask in the. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let's save again as dead one. Now we're gonna rest a bunch. Like all the way here or something. Let's go all the way there. Owen is still at 11. Okay. Near death 65. Healing. Okay, but 65, that's something. Let's take one more of those. Let's take more of these. $40 now. It stays at 40. Maybe if I would go into a tavern and sleep in a tavern. Is it a tavern? Wasn't there a tavern here? Guess not. You're dead 26. Okay. Okay, let's continue. See what happens. The corpses, I looked at them. Another fight. Uh-oh. Oh no, this guy is really not in good shape. Really not. I can heal myself here though. Heal or defend. Fuck! Wow. This Okay, I'm gonna cheese this a little bit. Well, I actually don't want to kill. Yeah, I will not kill this guy. I will defend. Oh, it's not going up. Interesting. Must be some of the effects of the near death. What is it? Near death 26. I think I still need to sleep or something. More of this. And let's take more of the. I mean, I have a shit ton. 9, 23, 23, 11. Maybe I should combine these two. Six. Okay, it seems that I just need to take a shit ton of those. Yeah, there you go. Maybe. There you go. And he's not near death anymore. And he's healing. There you go. So that's how you vanquish death in this game. It's complicated, but it's doable. I don't know, let's back it down. Let's go back where the ambush was. It was this house. Though Mitchell Wellender wasn't one of his favorite people, it was a bit relieved to see his familiar face, and Mitchell seemed a bit relieved to see them.
Glad to see you.
I don't know, man. This was the ambush place. I know who sent you, but I'm very thankful for your help. Let's just say that anyone on the business end of the Nighthawk sword is of interest to me these days. It's not like them to send multiple assassins unless the target is considered a danger to the guild. But I'm a merchant. I don't know anything about the Guild of Assassins. You wouldn't necessarily have to know anything about them. You might have witnessed something they preferred unseen. Perhaps they think you wronged them in some way. Where were you the night the Kingsmen from Bastira Regiment were assassinated? What? I hadn't heard. Gods, they were good men. If it hadn't been for them, we would never have broken the River Polar's siege at Romney. How did they die? Nighthawks set upon them in the Black Sheep Tavern, killed every last man. The only thing I found strange was the fact there were very few signs of resistance. I was told by the boy who tends the bar a few casks of Kishian ale were delivered the night before, but the Bastira men are very disciplined men. Does it seem reasonable to you a detachment of men trailing the Nighthawks would get drunk in the town where they suspect the guilds of assassins at their headquarters? It sounds a bit odd. It sounded odd to me as well, so I decided the ale had been tainted in some way. I thought I found the men who sent the ale. I might be on the trail of the Nighthawks. Then I visited the tavern here in town and discovered something very disturbing. The arrangements for the ale delivery were made here, and the keeper was instructed to add a significant amount of tarweed to the mixture, a mixture that, while not poisonous, induced the drinker to become excessively thirsty, ensuring that he will continue to drink until quite drunk. But that was not the shocking information. You see, it seemed the local chief, Reeve of a prestigious guild arranged for the delivery of the ale, Mitchell Waylander. I never made that order. I would have been in Romney when the arrangement was made. I couldn't have made that order. I realized that as well. The Nighthawks have gone to extreme trouble to implicate you, and that tells me that they want revenge for something. The men that were sent here to kill you will undoubtedly have planted the final evidence on your corpse. So what could you have done to them? Truly, I don't know. Do you know anything about a silver spider or brass spyglass? A brass spyglass? Oh dear gods. By that man couldn't have been a Nighthawk. He was so regal looking. What did you do to this man? Is a spyglass involved? There's a place north of Romney known as Prankstone. When people approached it, they often discover that items on their person disappear. A business partner and I discovered where the disappeared items go to, and we sell the items we find. Anyway, one night I was drinking in the town of the same name, and I saw this man who had a very marvelous brass spyglass. My guild was having difficulties at the time, and I was low on cash, so I conspired to achieve the spyglass for my own. I noticed the attention that he was paying to a rather fetching barmaid, and I arranged that a note was sent to his stable telling him to meet her near the prankstone. The spyglass became ours. If the man you snatched the spyglass from learned what happened, I could see how he would want revenge. Where did you sell it? I don't sell the items, my partner does, and we split the profits. I don't know anything about him other than the fact that he is a native of Silden. We decided early on that we would share only our booty. Is it our bounty? Booty, so that if one of us was caught, the other would be safe. Then it seemed we have business in Silden. Lay low, it may be the only thing that keeps you alive, Mitchell, and that hawks are not men that should be angered. Lots of stuff going around. So Silden is that that town at the south that we're going to anyway. Silden. Go back to this fucking place. Place. Fuck that place. Well, I guess this is the most cost-effective of the spells. And it may not need a line of sight. Yeah, I can shoot anyone with this. I don't want to shoot the others because 40 damage, they must be close to dying. Oh, maybe not. Come on. Ah! No. Still have way more. So maybe they have 80 HP or near that. They definitely have more than 50. There you go, kicking ass. Nice. Good stuff. Oh yeah, I need to use that. There's new fights now. I should have that always. Oh, I double click it. No. Oh, use the ones that are almost done. Come on, stupid fuck. Okay, this guy needs a little repair. Bloop. Maybe I should not even take this. It's going I, and it's sometimes useful. Until I get better of these, I should bless them. Like this one's blessed, but I could bless the other ones. I need to sell this thing here. Okay, we're good. I don't need this. Don't need any of this. The man was a gambler. Card called the Blue Lady. The game is poker. Another occasion to play it. No, we're not playing poker. Now we're done. Just haven't done it here. The hair on the back of my neck is telling me that something is out there, something evil. Okay. Maybe we should sleep, because yes, there is some things evil sometime at night. Maybe it's the Rusalki, that would be nice. Oh, we're good. Okay, this is back in Sylvan. Back Sylvan. Oh. It's probably this. Let's see if I can enter this. The men grumbled, not sure whether the comment was an invitation or an indication they should leave. James approached the men cautiously. Good day. Good day, my arse, damn madness. All this guild feuding, he spat, wiping ale from his lips with the back of his hand. I had a regular job before all this madness began up in Romney. Now I have to do my job under the cover of night. If Rowley Stillsoul would come to the negotiation table with the rest of the guilds, we could bring this idiot to a halt. Has anyone talked to him? Who can? He's got himself sealed up in his house near Sloop. None of the Duke of Romney's men have been able to get through to him. He won't even allow his supplies to be delivered to his door anymore. Has them dropped off in a box. Serve him right if someone sent in a pack of rations that have been sitting in the sun a month or more. Arrogant bastard know how much it costs me to harbor my flats now. 100 sovereign every 2 weeks. Despite James' repeated attempt to steer the conversation in a more interesting direction, the men insisted in relating his docking fees at various points along the river, and the outrageous length to which he had to resort to deliver his goods unmolested. At last, the effect of his ale began to overwhelm him. He slumped against the wall and began to snore. It did say something about... Oh, maybe because we switched a chapter, we can do this again.
Son, Consi.
As the keeper of a tavern, I imagine you get quite a bit of traffic through here. Lots of people wanting to buy or sell items that were, shall we say, indiscriminately acquired. Who would I speak to if my interests lay in that direction? Any that walks the streets, Silden is not known for its reputable patronage, as you no doubt have seen. Why would this interest you? I need to find out about the possible purchase of 2 very special items I might have picked up here in Silden. I'm looking for whoever might have sold them. If an item is sold in Silden, then I'm the only man that you should speak to. Any other transaction are done the Silden way. Very well, Joftaz. I need to find out what you may know about either a brass spyglass or a silver spider. I would be willing to pay gold. You will pay, most undoubtedly, for that information, but I am not interested in your kingdom coins. If it were gold, I could come up with the sum I want myself. No, what I require is the assistance of a thief. Why do you think I would be of any help? I live in a city of thieves. I've spent my life knowing how to sense them, and I know most assuredly that you have a thief's instinct. This is the bargain. I will tell you about the silver spiders that I sell on occasion, and you will find a bag of powder that was stolen by the crawler. It was most likely been taken to his house near here. The house is locked and suspect that the pouch will be hidden away in a chest or cabinet or such. Any thief could do that for you. Why would he be especially qualified for this? Because all the thieves in this place, they all are the hands and eyes of the crawler. To be working for me, that would be death for them. Why? What is it that isn't a powder bag? I made my offer, I guess. My bump of trouble is telling me that I shouldn't be agreeing to this, but you have a deal, Joe Fads. I'll get your pouch a straight exchange information for the item. Consider the deal then. I will wait for you here in the anchor inn until you return with the item. Though we had thought to get the man's attention, decided he was far more interested in what the man was whispering to a mercenary who was seated nearby. Well, who has the crawler key then? The man shrugged. Kevo dropped it in a scramble out the sewers. After they did in the upright man, none of us had a desire to stick about any longer. Mockers were right mad. So it's still in the sewers, is it? Unless one of the Mockers boys picked it up, I'd say yes. Not like it matters. What would a crawler crawled away the sunset aisle. Disturbed, James slipped away from the conversation. It was possible the men were bandying about things overheard from a rumor monger. The demise of the upright men in Krondor would have far-reaching implications both for the kingdom and for himself. No, we don't have it. Okay, he says the same thing. We can sell this here. Okay, that's too much. Here also we have too much shit. Too much shit. Dragon's bread, we have this. We have this. We have this. I checked all these, I think, already. Powder. But also it gave us information on the house that's near Sloop. But apparently there's a house here. Maybe this one. said near here. Getting pretty far right now. Also want to go here again.
I am Mabuk, Master of Locks.
Oh, again. More than locks, what do you know of the prank stone north of Romney? A tongue wags loose in Silden. I see my enterprise may be silenced. I'm interested only in the brass spyglass that you sold to Jephthahs in Silden. Tell me about it, and I will choose to forget about any other thefts you may have participated in. How did you come by it? A year and 20 ago, I bought a box in Silden from a trader. He told me it would bring me a great fortune, but I wished only for a strong chest to hold my things, and I told him that it would be a fool to sell such a box. We haggled, and at last I purchased it for 10 sovereign, a price that the seller seemed positively glad to receive. I too was pleased with the exchange, but began to wonder at the nature of what I had purchased. The chest was possessed of Kajunlo. Kajunlo? What does that mean? It was a box of trickery, of magic. Objects would appear in the box, things that I had not placed there. Then one day, a man from Romney and he told me of the true nature of my chest. When things were lost in a certain place, they came to my box and we could sell those items. We decided, of course, that we would never tell each other more about ourselves, so our business would be safe should one of us fall into harm. And you two would split the profits of whatever appeared in the box. I take it that the brass spyglass was one of the items arranged for you to find? It was one of many things. The day you got a spyglass, did anything else appear in your box? A few things. I keep the things with whose value I do not know, so those items which arrived with the spyglass are still there as well. I believe there was a note whose contents I do not remember. Where was this box? Is it close by? It lies behind a mountain with 2 other boxes near Silden and is locked with a special lock. You will have to spell out Thorn. We've been there. We've been to that place. Oh, shut up. So, I'm not even sure what he asked. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna fight these again. Okay. The fuck? Oh, they're actually tough. Well, we did change chapter now, so there was some kind of reset here. But we still kick ass. I can't even get to this guy. And they don't leave any corpse. Okay, so I think we're gonna end the stream on that. We have a bunch of leads, bunch of stuff to do. Yeah, and still in this area, but we also know that we will need to move north up here. Prankstone, Caval Keep. But still lots of stuff to do here. I might actually go back there, go back there. That's the thing with this game. It's just so much stuff to do that you just stay a lot in the area and then you move up here. But we're eventually gonna end up there. Tomorrow it's Saturday, no retro streaming, but we will be playing Stalker. Well, that's kind of considered retro at this point. How old is Stalker? I want to say 2000. I want to say 2006. So it's almost 20 years old. Oh, 7. I almost said 7. God damn, I was so close. Yeah, 2007. It's old as fuck at this point. And yeah, we just started before the stream. It was very interesting. I'm very curious. There's also a game that was kind of demanding and janky, but now it's all patched up and it works great. So that'll be that for tomorrow. Let's raid somebody. Okay, we're gonna raid King of APOC. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. We're gonna play more of this on Monday, and Sunday we start Little Big Adventure Relentless at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, probably with some Stalker before that if I enjoy myself tomorrow afternoon. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.
Inside.
For clothes that Tristan lost. At Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener. Spray. Relief.
You two take care of labor.
Only intended for a plane cut.
You don't.